Hello, in front of me I have Samsung Galaxy A56, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can change the CSC code. Okay, first you need to check what is your current CSC code. To do it, go to settings, but let me change the language because I forgot to do it. Okay, I'll go back to English. Then scroll all the way down, but not in general management, but in the main page of the settings, and go to About Phone. Scroll down again, start some information, and in here we have our CSC code. Currently I have the EUX, which is the European version. Okay, once we know it, we gotta go back, go to security and privacy, and you gotta turn off the auto blocker for now, because when it's turned on, it's impossible to turn on a USB debugging, and that's the thing that we need. Then scroll all the way down, go to About Phone, software information, and you gotta tap on the build number 7 times in a row until you see that developer mode has been enabled. Then go back, developer options, scroll down, and USB debugging needs to be turned on. Okay, once we know it, once we have it, open up your browser on your computer and visit our page, HardReset.Info, and go to download section. In here you gotta type Samsung drivers, click on search, select Samsung drivers and hit the download button, go back, type ADB, click on search, select mini ADB and fuzzboot with drivers and hit the download button, and then go once again to download section and type Sam FRP, search, and select Sam FRP bypass tool and hit the download button. Okay, then open up the downloads folder, and now we need to extract our 3 files. I'm using WinRAR, so right click, WinRAR, and extract to. If you're using a different app, go ahead. Or you can click on extract all and extract, and it will also fully work. All 3 files. Then open up the folder with the Samsung USB drivers, and we gotta install them. So double click, next, and install. Okay, let's also install the ADB drivers. Open up the folder and begin with ADB setup. Press Y on your keyboard, enter, Y, enter, Y and enter, next, and if it disappears it means that it has installed. Then go to Android ADB Fastboot, next. In my case it's already installed, so select repair. In your case all you gotta do is to click on next, just like with Samsung drivers. Click on finish, and then ADB driver setup. It's also installed in my case, so repair, finish, and close. Okay. Now, let's install the FRP bypass tool, but before we launch it, we gotta turn off the antivirus for now. It is necessary. Don't worry, this app is not a virus or anything like that. Basically, every FRP tool app is recognized by the antivirus as a threat, so that is why for now we gotta turn it off. I'm using the Windows Defender, so I gotta go into virus and threat protection, then manage settings, and I need to turn off the real-time protection, including same thing with the developer, disks, and the cloud. If it's turned off, you can launch the folder, open up the folder, and then launch the installer. Click on accept, next, and install. Okay. Samsung drivers are also installed, so I can click on finish. And now, if you are installing the Samsung drivers and the ADB drivers for the first time, I highly recommend to restart the computer right now, because if you don't restart, it may not work on the first try. Okay. After you restart the computer, you can launch the bypass tool. And now we need to have the USB-C cable that is also connected to our computer as well. And I highly recommend to use the original Samsung USB-C cable. If you don't have it, of course you can use a different, good quality USB-C cable. Then connect your phone to your computer, and it's important that our phone needs to appear as a Samsung modem right in here. Then go to MTP on the left side and click on Change CSC. On the phone, select Always Allow from this computer and click on Allow. And in here we have a list of all CSC available for our software version on our Samsung. If you don't see the CSC that you want, you can always flash the stack ROM from the country that you want to have. Same thing with the CSC code, yep. And then it should appear right in here. Let's say that you want, for example, the CSC code from India, but as you can see on the list, it's not available for my software version. So you can flash the stack ROM from India, and then you'll be able to change this CSC for Indian also in here. If you don't know how to flash the stack ROM, on our channel you can find a video how to do it on this exact device. So you can watch that if you want. Maybe I'll select the Turkish TUR. Okay, and then all you gotta do is to click on change, but before you do it, I highly recommend to create a backup of the data on your phone. There's a small chance that the phone will perform the factory reset, but there's a chance for that. So it's good to have the backup, just in case. And then click on change. The phone will do the job automatically. We don't need to do anything manually. We just need to wait. Okay, changing CSC to Turkish. Okay, in here click on no, I do not want. It says okay. We can now unplug the cable and let's wait now until the phone turns on, and we'll verify everything in the settings. Now you can swipe to the upside. Okay, go to settings. Scroll down, about phone, software information, and it has been successfully changed. If you see the EOX on the last line, that's the thing that didn't change because it's impossible to change it, and it always stays the same, just like it was originally. But the first three sections are TOR, so it means that everything has worked. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.